Today I want to talk about something that looks like progress, but behaves like a paradox. We live in a world where everyone knows everything, or at least feels like they do. A world where technology has democratized information, but in doing so, it has accidentally destroyed the one thing that creates progress: difference. Welcome to the age of harmful informational equalism, where the intention is empowerment, but the outcome is confusion. When everyone knows everything, no one understands anything. Once upon a time, differences in knowledge created innovation. Economists call this information asymmetry, the engine of markets, competition, and development. But today, information asymmetry is collapsing. Google, TikTok, YouTube, ChatGPT. Within 10 seconds, any person can explain Einstein's relativity, market inflation, how to start a business, and why Bitcoin will reach $1 million next Tuesday. In theory, this is wonderful. In practice, it's like having 10 million books in a room with no windows. Light doesn't enter, clarity doesn't emerge, and so we end up with a society where everyone consumes information, but very few produce meaning. Here's the problem. Information equality does not produce equality in outcomes. It produces equality in opinions. And suddenly, doctors compete with Google search. Economists compete with 30-second TikTok financial gurus. Agronomists compete with influencers who say, plants grow better when you talk to them lovingly. The result? A silent erosion of the professional world. The professions that keep society alive, agriculture, medicine, engineering, teaching, become less attractive, while digital self-promotion becomes the dominant ambition. We get a generation of people who produce thoughts, but not necessarily results. The informed individual today asks, why should I be a farmer? Why can I be a content creator? Why should I work with my hands? Why can I review coffee for a living? And rural areas suffer. Professions that require physical presence, consistency, and patience disappear. Cities inflate. Vida gentil. Critical skills go extinct. We created individual empowerment, but we accidentally destabilized social ecosystems. When information becomes free, value moves elsewhere. Economics has a simple rule. When something becomes abundant, its value drops. Once information became abundant, the market stopped paying for it. Today, the world pays for interpretation, filtering, context, discipline, expertise, experience. In other words, being smart is not about what you know anymore. It's about how you use what everyone already knows. The competitive advantage of the future is not knowledge. It's clarity. Some people say, he who knows why he does things has an advantage. But is that metaphysical? A little, yes. Because why touches purpose, meaning, intention, the architecture of motivation. But in practice, why is not cosmic. It is functional. Why are you doing this? What value are you creating? Why this method instead of another? What problem does this solve? This is not metaphysics. This is strategy. Knowing why does not make you spiritual. It makes you effective. And that, in a world of noise, is a superpower. Now here comes the deeper question. If information grows infinitely, shouldn't disinformation grow as well? Like matter and antimatter? Yes, absolutely yes. In physics, the universe stays stable because matter and antimatter exist together in a dynamic tension. In the information universe, the same phenomenon occurs. Wherever information expands rapidly, entropic byproducts appear. Misunderstanding, distortion, manipulation, noise, context collapse. Disinformation is not merely the enemy of truth. It is the thermodynamic shadow of infinite information. If information is matter, disinformation is antimatter. Not moral opposites, but structural companions. How do we overcome harmful informational equalism? Here are the three stabilizing forces. The magnetic fields of the modern infosphere. Filtering. The most valuable skill of the 21st century is not learning more. It is learning what to ignore. Filtering is the philosophical diode of the digital universe. Context. A piece of information without context is a particle without spin. Directionless, chaotic, and potentially destructive. Context is digital anti-gravity. Mastery. Mastery is what turns knowledge into competence. People with mastery test, fail, repeat, refine, understand through practice. Mastery stabilizes you against misinformation and confusion. It is your internal gravitational field. Even if no one creates disinformation intentionally, it emerges automatically from volume, speed, and incentives. Morally, no, we should not deliberately create it, because it erodes trust, markets, social cohesion, and institutions. The goal is not to eliminate disinformation. That's impossible. The goal is to neutralize it, just like matter neutralizes antimatter. We live in a world where information is free, but meaning is expensive. A world where everyone knows everything, yet very few understand anything deeply. A world where the challenge is no longer access, but orientation. And in such a world, the real advantage belongs to those who filter the noise, know why they act, stay loyal to real professions, preserve mastery, and create clarity. If information is matter and disinformation is antimatter, then meaning is the energy that holds them together. If you like this video, support the channel, not because it makes you smarter, but because it helps me produce more clarity in a noisy age. See you in the next episode of Gavril Talks Business and Philosophy.